Today is Wednesday, is August the 9th, the year is 2023, and I'm still in Montego Bay, Jamaica. I'm at the beach hanging out. Now I'm hanging out on the beach. There's the pool. Everybody's in the pool. Look like it's about to rain. It just sounds like it's about to rain. I think you tell everybody to get out of the pools. It's thundering. Well, today is my final night in Jamaica. This is a short little video. I've had a wonderful time here. Beautiful time hanging out with friends from all over the world that I just met while I was here. The weather has been gorgeous, y'all. So I'm at the Jamaica Palace Resort. When I tell you this has been some of the best food I've ever eaten at an all-inclusive resort. The food, breakfast, lunch, dinner at every restaurant has been exceptional. It's been delicious. I have no complaints about the food. The food was really, really, really good. So, I don't know, I'm just sitting here by the pool. I'm about to go back into the hotel in a minute. I want to make a little short video. Our final night in Jamaica. I had a beautiful time. Oh, I had an interesting story. So, we went on a boat ride. And I was trying to take a picture on the boat. And unfortunately, my cell phone fell out of my pocket and into the water. So, as everybody on the boat watched me, my cell phone fell out of my pocket and into the water. I was on this, they have this little collapse. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like you can sit on the boat in the water, you can see the water underneath, but it has holes in it. So anyway, I was thinking, damn, my cell phone's gone. So I went to the captain of the boat and said, hey, I think I dropped my cell phone into the water. When can it be retrieved? And so one of the guys who worked on the boat grabbed up some scuba gear, because we were docked at this particular place in the ocean where they were scuba diving. He grabbed up some scuba gear, let it down the line. He went out there and literally less than 1 minute later, he came back up with my cell phone. I said, so I got my cell phone back. So I ended up giving him a $100 tip for that, because Lord knows that would have been a catastrophe out here without that cell phone. So it's about to start raining, so I'm going to have to, I'm going to go find a safe, dry place where I can conclude this video. It's thunder and lightning. I don't want to get struck by lightning out here in Jamaica. I ain't that crazy, y'all. But as you can see, the beach is beautiful. It's quiet. I should have came out here early, but I was hoping the crowds with all the drunk motherfuckers would be gone. Yeah, these white folks know they come in and get drunk as hell. But overall, the people here at the resort, the visitors here, people on vacation, I met some really nice people from all over the world here. Various places from all over the United States. So I've had a really, really nice time eating, drinking, and enjoying life here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. I am going to go find a safe, dry spot to try to conclude this video. Perhaps because it's lightning. And I don't want to be out here in this water and that line. I want the lightning to come get my ass out here on this beach. I want to make it back home to boring ass Atlanta alive. So I'll be back. Let me go find some place, a safe, dry spot, and I will finish this video there. I'll be back. Good morning. Today it's August Friday. Y'all, Friday, August the 11th. The year is 2023. So we supposed to went home yesterday. Had a flight out at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock yesterday morning from Montego Bay Airport. Got to the airport about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Checked in. Took a little while to check in. The computer system was down. Finally got checked in, got our luggage checked in, got our seats upgraded to some really nice seats on the plane. And then we went to go wait in the waiting area. And I had a little cup of coffee. Y'all know how much I love coffee, right? So I got me a delicious cup of Starbucks coffee. Get over to the waiting area where everybody's sitting around waiting so we can catch the by the gate. I spilled that delicious cup of coffee all over the damn place. That coffee must have ran a mile deep in that damn airport. So I knew we was off to a bad start then. I said I didn't spill my cup of coffee. Luckily, there, here in Jamaica and various places, I always have a bathroom attendant. So I went and found a bathroom attendant. So she came over. She said, I spilled some coffee. She came in with some paper towels. She got over there and saw that damn coffee. She said, how much coffee did you have? Lord, she said, look, oh my goodness. It was coffee running all over the place. She had to go get a mop bucket and come back and we get the mop. Of course, all the passengers looking at me all mad because we sitting there waiting. So it was about this time that after I spilled the coffee that we first heard that the plane arriving from Atlanta was running late. So the plane that was arriving from Atlanta was running late. And so therefore, because it was arriving late, we would be leaving later than expected. No problem. So I sat there. She cleaned up the coffee. I mopped it up. I gave her a $20 tip because I was like, I made a mess and I was embarrassed at this point and spilled my damn cup of coffee. That coffee was a bad sign. That spilled coffee let me, I should have known. I should have grabbed our stuff then and ran about that damn airport. But we hung around at the airport. And the next they said there was a diversion. The aircraft that was coming from Atlanta, 2 aircrafts have been diverted. The aircraft coming from Miami to Montego Bay Airport and the aircraft coming from Atlanta to Montego Bay have both been diverted, and they didn't have any other further details. So you got all these hundreds of passengers sitting around like diverted. I'm thinking, well, we Googling diverted, what does it mean? I'm thinking maybe there's a fight on the aircraft. And I was like, well, they had fights on both of them. But so finally, I decided, let me just walk over to the desk and just ask. So I walked over and asked them, so what happened? They said, well, the flights were diverted to Kingston Airport because they couldn't land here because of something was going on here at the airport in Montego Bay. But so she said they all gathered around getting all this information. So I went back and sat back down, so we were all waiting to see what was going to happen, because this all was happening real time, so we're sitting there like waiting, like what to do. So finally, a little restaurant opened over near the, it was in Margaritaville, opened near the gate where we at. So I said, let's go get us some drinks because this is going to be a long journey here at this airport. So we went and got some drinks and over at the airport. And as we're sitting there having the drinks, they came over to speak and said all flights in and out of Montego Bay Airport have been canceled for the day. and I was sitting there, I actually had my headphones on. I was listening to some music. And then I heard that. I said, what did I hear? And everybody jumped up out their seats. And everybody was like, I said, did I hear that right? I said, maybe I didn't hear right. So I walked back over there to the people. I said, what did y'all just say? She said, all flights have been canceled in and out of Montego Bay Airport for the day. I said, you mean cancel? Like nothing's going on here? She was like, nothing. Something going on with the infrastructure at the airport and planes cannot land nor take off. So at this point, it's about 9:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:30, now I don't know, 9 in the morning. Shit, hell, we were like, fuck, we're going to be sitting here, what are we going to do? So they said they're going to return all our luggage to us, and we'd have to rebook our flights with our various airlines. You're talking about thousands of people at this airport, y'all. This was not an easy task. So we sitting there sipping on our Bob Marley's, trying to figure out what to do. And all these, it's chaos all around us, y'all. We just sitting there sipping and drinks. Imagine a whirlwind of activities and going on around you, and people yelling and screaming and all this stuff. We just sitting there sipping. What can we do? I mean, there was nothing we could do. I mean, they canceled the flights. I was being proactive, so I called my girl who had booked the airline tickets, so what was going on. I called the taxi driver who had drove us around the island to see where he was at. Can he come pick us up from the airport, take us back to the hotel? I was trying to get in touch with the hotel to see if we can get a room back over the hotel because everybody was going to be running back to these hotels. I was like, shit, we got to get our ass someplace to stay for the night until we can figure this shit out. So we eventually did get our luggage. It took a little while. You're talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of people recollecting their luggage and leaving this airport. Thank God I called that taxi, that guy who had drove us around the island, because he whipped up there and got our asses. There was a line a mile long for people trying to get taxis, and shuttle buses, and he whipped up there, and we just jumped right in the cab and hauled ass. He took us to a place called Peppers so we can get something to eat, and it was delicious too, y'all. So we went to Peppers, got something to eat, and then he said, well, let's try to get back to the hotel. Traffic was everywhere. He said, this is like COVID. What is going on here? The whole airport was shut down. So then you got thousands of passengers trying to flee the airport, trying to go somewhere. I don't know where they were going, but I know we were going back to the hotel where we stayed at. So we raced back after we ate Peppers, we drove back by the airport, and it was still chaos over there. And we drove back to the hotel where we were staying after Ryu. And I can't make any. I was like, I thought you all left. And I said, no, something going. He said, we just heard about something's going on at the airport, and people can't get in and out. So they said, would you like your old room back? I said, yeah, we would like that old room back. Right about now, I'd take any damn room, right, versus sleeping at the airport. So they said they went up there to make sure the room was clean, and then they came up with the dues of that damn price for that one night. And I said, Lord have mercy. I said, y'all sure about that? They kept working on the price. Finally, we found a price. I said, oh, God, I'll pay it. We ain't got no damn choice but to pay it. So we paid that. It was quite a journey. And all I could do, I went upstairs, threw that luggage in that room, and got out my swim trunks and went down to the beach. Now, my little friend I'm with, he wasn't too happy about all this shit because he had stuff he needed to do back in Atlanta. But what were you going to do? We are one of thousands of people. I mean, I'm going to call this, I'm going to do that. So you can call whoever you want to. While you doing all them phone calls and checking in on this and checking on that, I'm going to the beach. I didn't call the airline. I didn't call anything. What are we going to do? Like, we 5-star celebrities. Speaking of such, yesterday when I was checking out, and we were down in the airport about 6 o'clock in the morning, and there was a guy at the front desk who helped us check out. This is before we got to the airport and all that. I spilled that damn coffee and all hell broke loose for the rest of that damn. Spilled coffee is not a good sign, y'all. I don't know if y'all grew up in a superstitious household. I did, but my daddy spilled some coffee. The day was not going to be good, and so when I spilled that cup of coffee at that airport, I'm not superstitious, but god damn, I spilled that coffee. The day was over. So, but anyway, as I'm sitting up there at the checking out, I heard my theme music playing for my YouTube channel. And they were sitting behind the desk watching my YouTube. I heard that music come on. I was like, that's my YouTube channel. I know my theme music, y'all. And so I walked up there. I said, y'all watching my YouTube channel? They were like, I said, how'd y'all recognize it? It was like the day you walked in here, we knew who you were. So that explains why, since we've been here, these people have been so friendly, so courteous. Everything we needed, they were on out. I just thought that they treated everybody like that. But they watched my YouTube channel. They were like, and that explains why every time somebody would bring room service, it was 2 people. They come in looking. I'm like, no, y'all need to bring a fruit platter and some coffee. What's going on? They just smile. Everybody was smiling, happy looking. See, in these islands, they really don't have cable TV, but they have internet, and they watch a lot of YouTube. And I've learned this every time I go to an island, these people recognize me. Every single time they knew who I was. Down here in Jamaica, they knew. I just didn't know they didn't know until the day I was leaving. And then explained when we got back over here, they were very happy, very accommodating. When we couldn't get out of here on the airline, they just smiled away, booking me a room, taking our luggage back up to the room. So I thought that was interesting. But hopefully today, y'all, the airline charged me an additional $500 to rebook this flight. I'm going to talk about that at a later time because I'm very angry about that. Because they should have just rebooked our flights. But what they did was they were going to put us on a wait list. Now remember, nobody could leave yesterday, so you got dozens of flights that were canceled, and all these people are going to be running back to the airport today on top of the regular travelers who were scheduled to leave today. So this airport going to be a fucking madhouse. So they were like, well, we can put you on the wait list, or we can guarantee you a seat for $500. I was like, okay. So my girlfriend on the phone said, you better pay that $500 because They let you gonna be on this wait list and they'll tell him when you get the fuck out of Jamaica. So we paid the $500 per seat so we can get our ass out of here tomorrow. Today, rather. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. It's like highway robbery. It was blackmail. It was ransom money. But I don't feel like talking about that right now. It makes me mad as hell. I'll deal with that when I get back to Atlanta. Because we do have travelers insurance and all this stuff. What the fucking purpose of all this shit for? We can't. That should have kicked in immediately to help us get our asses back there. Oh, you got to file a claim. You're going to need this and you're going to need that. What if you didn't have that? What if I didn't have that additional $500 per person? Would we have been stuck here? Okay. But anyway, on that wait list, waiting for who knows. Anybody, the people who get on that wait list, I wish them well, because them airlines, y'all know these planes are packed, coming and going to these places. You could take days to get in and out of here. When they canceled all that shit yesterday, I don't know. But hey. Anyway, today is Friday. It is August 11th. I thought I would have been home this Friday, but I'm here at the at Montego Bay, still here, watching all the people come down to the beach, the cute couples. A lot of couples here. We'll talk about that later. I didn't know this was a swingers resort. That they didn't turn it into a swingers resort. I'll talk about that when I get home. But anyway, today is Friday. It's August 11th. The year is 2023. I'm going to take one more spin around this place. Of course, there's a pool area here. Another pool behind me. You can see that. And then there's the beach back there. I've had a good time here at the resort. I mean, thought I'd been home today, but we're still here. I'm about to get some breakfast. They're just starting to serve breakfast at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to get me some more coffee. Well, I'll go ahead and get me some coffee. I will not be spilling my coffee this morning. Anyway, today is Friday, August 11th. The year is 2023. And if y'all can see me, then I'm out of here. Hopefully I'll be home today. Our flight leaves at 4. We don't get down to Atlanta until about 11 because they got a layover in Orlando. This is ridiculous. But I just want to get home. All right, Friday, August 11th, the year 2023. I'm out and enjoy this beautiful Friday. I'll see you all back in Atlanta.